When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, "They gonna get you, they gonna get you."
A man known as Dr. Sebi claims to have found the cure for several life-threatening diseases, including AIDS. Too good to be true? Well, you be the judge.
Y'all better get ready because we're about to drop some hot tea on Dr. Sebi, also known as Alfredo Bowman, the herbal healing champ who's stirring up all kinds of buzz. And get this, if you thought fake meat was the future of food,
I've got to say, I think this may be an acquired taste.
Yeah, you get used to it.
think again. Because what we've uncovered will just shock you to your core. In this must-watch video, we dive into the newly revealed secrets of the man who turned the wellness world upside down with nothing but nature's bounty. This dude had zero fancy schooling in medicine, learning the ropes of old-school healing from his grandma. No textbooks, no classrooms, just soaking up wisdom from Granny.
But if we take this substance to a biochemist, he's not going to find any food in any of these substances.
His secret sauce, battling various diseases by squaring up against the body's mucus monsters with nothing but a diet straight out of a vegan's dream. Raw fruits, veggies, grains, and nuts. According to our mucus-busting guru, the road to tip-top health is lined with the stuff most folks push aside on their plates. Dr. Sebi's vibe was less about popping pills and more about loading up on that green goodness. So, if you're ever feeling blah, maybe skip the pharmacy and hit up the veggies at your local fresh market.
If we eat something that God didn't make, we are running the risk of disease. Then we're going to be angry. Like I were at only 30 years of age, I was extremely angry.
Dr. Sebi was quite the character, preaching a life free from processed snacks, animal chow, and those tricky hybrid fruits and veggies. Skeptics tossed around words like scammer and faker, but his fans hailed him as a wizard with a talent for natural healing. Officially, he wasn't a doc by the standards of white coats and diplomas, but he swore by his own health comeback story, conquering mental struggles, bedroom blues, and bulge battles with his herbal and diet game.
I was impotent at 30. How was it that I could have been impotent at 30 and I'm making babies in my 80s?
His laundry list of diseases he claimed to boot out the door was wild. AIDS, cancer, diabetes, and even turning sightless eyes to see, among others. Despite the bold claims, the science squad wasn't exactly cheering, pointing out the lack of proof and warning that ditching traditional medicine for a Sebi salad could be a dicey move. Dr. Sebi was diagnosed by a Mexican herbalist with asthma, diabetes, bedroom troubles, and sight issues. It was like a death sentence handed to him. So he started tinkering with herbs and fasting, not just for himself, but for those around him too.
So I said, well, let me investigate further to see which are the alkali herbs. And I began to see that burdock, yellow dock, also the elderberry, these are alkali plants. Also the Virginia snake root.
Dr. Sebi's food therapy was all about that alkaline plant-based vibe and loads of natural goodies. It's all about alkalizing the body by cutting down on supposed disease-causing mucus, so your body is better geared up to beef up its disease-fighting armor and flush out the junk. According to his spiel, Dr. Sebi believed that mucus and acidity were the root of all evil when it came to disease. Dr. Sebi dedicated a whopping 30 years to digging into the healing powers of plants and herbs that vibed with a natural lifestyle, laying the groundwork for what's now known as the Dr. Sebi diet.
How does Dr. Sebi cure these diseases? He selects from the forest the plants that are going to resonate with you and bring you to a higher level than that of spirituality. He's going to connect you with life.
It's all about a specific lineup of approved veggies, fruits, grains, nuts, seeds, oils, and herbs, with animal products getting the boot. His diet is all about the plants. Most stuff on his menu is low-cal, except for nuts, seeds, avocados, and oils. So even if you chow down a heap of approved grub, it's unlikely to pile on the pounds. According to Dr. Sebi's playbook, there are some golden rules to follow when you're diving into his strict diet. Stick strictly to the foods listed on his nutritional guide. Guzzle down a gallon of H2O each day. Pop his supplements an hour before any other meds. Swear off animal products entirely, and keep the booze locked away. Say nope to wheat products and stick to grains that grow naturally. Ditch the microwave to keep your grub alive and steer clear of canned or seedless fruits while you're at it.
God provided us with everything we needed here, and none of it was comfrey or rice and beans. There were no tofu, there were no soy there were no cows, and there were no hogs, no chicken, there were no flour. Those things didn't come from Africa.
Dr. Sebi's diet revolves around munching on veggies like avocado, kale, bell peppers, and wild arugula. Loading up on veggies and fruit can help slash blood pressure, cut the risk of heart issues, stave off some cancers, lower the chance of eye and tummy troubles, and keep blood sugar levels in check, which can help curb cravings. He's also big on fruits like apples, bananas, dates, and Seville oranges. Fruits pack a punch with dietary fiber, which has links to a lower risk of heart disease and obesity. They're also loaded with vitamins and minerals that keep your body ticking smoothly. Chomping on a medium apple a day might help lower blood pressure, cholesterol, and inflammation, all of which are key for a healthy ticker. Bananas are a jackpot of potassium and vitamin B6, while oranges are bursting with vitamin C, folate, and more potassium. Making these fruits a regular part of your diet serves up a heap of essential nutrients for top-notch health. Grains like wild rice and quinoa also get a nod in Dr. Sebi's playbook. One major plus of whole grains is their knack for reducing the risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death worldwide. The fiber and whole grains tag team for healthy digestion in a few ways. First off, fiber adds bulk to your stools, lowering the risk of constipation. Second, certain types of fiber in grains act as prebiotics, feeding your gut's good bacteria, which are crucial for digestive health. Another staple in his diet, nuts and seeds including hemp, raw sesame seeds, and walnuts. These little guys pack a punch with protein, healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Plus, they help regulate your weight since your body doesn't absorb all their fats, helping control your food intake. Nuts and seeds come with unsaturated fats and other nutrients that offer protection against heart disease and diabetes. Herbal teas like chamomile, fennel, and ginger are also on his radar. A bunch of studies have shown that sipping on herbal teas can give your immune system a boost, fight off inflammation, and even ward off nasty diseases like cancer and heart issues. While some brews bring more health benefits than others, there's plenty of evidence that making herbal teas a regular part of your routine can seriously boost your wellness game. Dr. Sebi was all about that sea moss life, swearing by its powers to keep him spry and kicking. This oceanic marvel was like a superhero for the immune system, packed with potassium chloride, omega-3s, and chlorophyll to tackle inflammation and mucus faster than you can say sniffle. With its virus-fighting prowess and mucus-busting abilities, sea moss was like having a bodyguard against sickness. It's enough to make you wonder, isn't it? There are folks half his age who'd groan just picking up the TV remote. Dr. Sebi's message was loud and clear. Sea moss is where it's at. The alkaline electric diet is all about foods that produce minimal mucus. When mucus builds up, that's when inflammation kicks in. And that's when diseases start showing up in different ways, whether it's heart troubles, diabetes, joint pain, or breathing issues. So, to avoid that, we aim for foods that won't gunk up your system. Foods that'll have you hitting the restroom and flushing out all the junk your body doesn't need anymore. Dr. Sebi's diet has stirred up its fair share of chatter, mainly because it's super strict about what's on your plate. This regimen puts a big ol' red no sign on a whole bunch of foods. We're talking no animal products, no wheat, no beans, lentils, and a whole slew of fruits and veggies are off limits. It's so particular. It's like playing food roulette. Cherry and plum tomatoes get a pass, but beefsteak and Roma tomatoes? Forget about it. The catch: sticking to such a Spartan diet could turn mealtime into a chore, giving food a less than appetizing vibe. I mean, who wants to feel side-eyed by a plate of forbidden spaghetti? But Dr. Sebi wasn't just about brewing up herbal blends. He was all about embracing self-love and unlocking emotional freedom. The man who sang the praises of herbs also believed in the power of a healthy mind for a healthy bod vibe. Sure, the science squad didn't exactly rush to back his alkaline diet with solid evidence, but that didn't stop many followers from singing praises about dropping pounds, detoxing their systems, and bidding farewell to nagging health issues, all thanks to sticking with Dr. Sebi's green grub plan. Turns out, swapping out the processed, sugar-loaded Western diet for Sebi's plant-based paradise did wonders for many, leading to better health and lighter scales. In vegan and vegetarian circles, they're practically high-fiving over his recipes and nutritional know-how, now packaged as trendy ebooks and online courses by the wellness crew. And let's talk about star power. Dr. Sebi's client list reads like a who's who of Hollywood, with big names like John Travolta, Lisa Left Eye Lopes, Erykah Badu, Eddie Murphy, and Michael Jackson, reportedly seeking his holistic magic.
Well, I had known Randy over the years, Randy Jackson.
Yes.
Michael Jackson brother. So he came upstairs. What's it? My brother want to see you. I said, who? Michael. Michael? Michael want to see me? I went to see him, and I told him that I would be able to help him.
Yeah.
He couldn't sleep. He was in a very bad emotional state. I was with him from February until September.
2004.
I said, you know, you're singing, you feel good, you're looking good, I'm leaving. He was doing good, and I left.
So, what about you? Would you give this diet a shot, or have you already given it a whirl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and you better subscribe.